Let's check out the Magic Kingdom and all the fall decorations and perhaps one, maybe even two attractions. Hey everybody, it's Herb from World of Walt and welcome to another live broadcast on a warm Saturday summer morning here at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. We are at the entrance to the Magic Kingdom and you can see that the scrims blocking the construction are down at the Main Street USA train station, which is great. The train station looks beautiful. Fully restored after being behind the construction scrims for quite a long time. And it's looking good. Disney still has some roll-away hedges in the front, so we're not really able to see where the train typically goes, but we can see that the train station itself is now fully revealed and looks really nice. So good to see it. Okay, we are going to take a little walk right down the middle of Main Street USA. And a lot of Disney news this week, especially yesterday. A lot of information coming from the Walt Disney Company about exciting events coming up. We're going to be talking about some of those things during the broadcast today. Kathy Morgan, hello to you. And Tracy Ann, welcome. Jackie from Ontario, welcome. So the Magic Kingdom is ready for fall and the Boo Bash event. These Mickey wreaths are up and down Main Street USA. A lot of fun, actually love to see them. Cara, hello to you, says can't wait to return. Francis, hello to you from Mount Dora, just down the street. Good to see you. Megan from North Carolina. And Gary said great to see the train station. I agree. And we have the reveal of Main Street USA. You can see the fall bunting is out. The leaves, the pumpkins, all looking good. And we have a trolley coming by too. So a lot happened this week in Disney news. We'll be talking about some of the events, but one of the big things that was announced is that the new restaurant over at Epcot next to Mission Space called Space 220 is going to be opening up in the next month by mid-September. That restaurant has been in the works for quite a long time and excited to see that it is coming. The idea is that you get on a space elevator and go 220 miles into the sky and have a gourmet dining experience. Can't wait to check it out. Kristen, good morning to you. 180 days to go. John says, thanks for bringing some magic on Saturday. John, my pleasure. Appreciate your being here. Kathy, good morning to you. Hey, John. Said, Saturday may now begin. Shared and liked. John, thank you so much. Always appreciate the comments, the shares, the likes. Great encouragement. Good way to get the word out. So there we have it, the view right down the middle of Main Street, USA. You can see the Cinderella castle is all decked out for the 50th, including the emblem right there on the center. We normally take the long way around, but today I've got an idea that based on the wait times, I may not take in one, but two attractions today. We'll see if the wait times have jumped considerably since I just checked on my Disney experience, but I've wanted to go check out It's a Small World for some time because they have painted the entrance facade and it looks very colorful and interesting. And I'd like to get another ride in on the PeopleMover because who doesn't like to ride the PeopleMover? So hang on, we'll see if we can get two in today. Kristen, 34 days to go, hello to you. Gina says, just had a trip and already ready to come back. I get it. Hope says, loves the fall in the Magic Kingdom. It really is a nice time of the year to visit. It's still the dog heat of summer right now, but it will be cooling down. Someone just asked if I'm going to attend the Christmas After Hours event. So Disney on Friday announced effectively that Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is not coming back, just like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party did not come back. But instead, there is going to be a Disney Very Merriest After Hours event, basically a replacement for the Christmas party, but don't call it a party. It's an after-hours event, and the key feature of after-hours events are the idea that there are lower crowd levels and lower wait times. A little pricey, so prices start at about $164, if I remember right, $169. Goes up to the mid-200s, depending on the day you select. I do not know if I will attend. I have attended after-hours events in the past. It's a very special event. The idea that you get the Magic Kingdom with low wait times, and really in that 4 hours, you can often accomplish or take in the same number of attractions that you could in a whole day. But you do it with fewer crowd levels. You do it at night when it's not so hot. So it sort of depends on whether or not that's a good fit for you. I would say consider it, but also think about Think about how you want to spend your vacation money. So, an extremely long-winded answer. I don't know if I'll be there, but I might. Amanda has joined. Amanda, hello to you. Welcome to the live broadcast. Paula from Texas, welcome. Good to see you. All right, we are going to head up straight to Cinderella Castle. Normally I would take the long way around, but today I'm going to see if I can take in both Small World and PeopleMover. Small World because Disney has repainted the entrance facade. It used to have a lot of whites and golds. Now it's very colorful. And the PeopleMover just because, who doesn't love the PeopleMover? And it's always a great way to see what's going on with the Tron construction. Lorna, hello to you. Amber says, was there in the last week of July, and loved it. Glad you had a chance to visit. Jane, welcome to the broadcast. Iona, 42 days to go. Judy said, went to the Christmas party in 2019, was not less crowded. So the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party in recent years, I do think had much bigger crowds. Disney may be taking this opportunity to do a reset. Smaller crowds, yes, higher prices, and some of the special things that we know to come to love about the parties, like parades are coming back for the Christmas party. So the first time Disney's going to be putting on a full parade, so fun to see. Elaine, hello to you. Welcome to the broadcast. Katie said, can't wait to celebrate 40th birthday, Disney Cruise, and Walt Disney World. That sounds like an awesome way to celebrate. Russ, hello to you from Utah. John said, would there be some way to get some of this magic delivered to my home every month? Why, John, that's a great question. And actually, there is. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Seth says, great way to start the weekend with a live Disney stream. Seth, thank you so much for being here. I'll take a moment just to enjoy the majesty of Cinderella Castle in its new 50th anniversary paint job and the 50th emblem there. Looks good. I think they did a really nice job, very classy. Like the way it looks. Kathleen says, loves walking down Main Street. Me too. I'm a fan. Christine has joined. Hello to you. Tony says, a beautiful day. Tony, it is a very beautiful day. I agree with you. It's warm for sure. It's the upper 80s. It's going to get into the mid 80s today. We've got a storm coming, but it looks like it's going to stay mostly into the Gulf before it meets up on the Panhandle. Connie said, had 2 trips this year, planning another in November. Good for you. I like the way you roll. Michelle, hello to you. Sandy, good morning, says, loves the castle view. Me too. Looks good. Always fun to walk right up and right through. Sherry says, the castle is beautiful. I agree with you, Sherry. It looks great. I'm going to see if I can get a shot of the emblem from here. I don't know if my gimbal is going to be happy with me right now, but it looks like we're doing okay. Yeah, it looks good. You can see all the gold accents and the 50th right there. Looking good. All right, let's take a little stroll right through the castle. You can see the carousel in front all lit up. Looks good. Beth, hello to you in Rhode Island. Sue is hoping to come in January. Hope you get an opportunity to do that. Kathy says, every week needs a little bit of magic, and what better way than walking in the middle of a Disney park. And I'm very happy to share it with you. I appreciate your being here. Thank you as always for your comments. Thank you for the likes and the thumbs up, especially the shares. Jackie's watching. Hey, Jackie. And Darlene from New Hampshire. Kathy said, it is hot and muggy in Vegas. So much for dry heat. Yeah, we don't know what dry heat is here in Central Florida. We only know wet heat. Sticky, wet heat, and that's what we've got. But, it's the middle of summer, so it is to be expected. Agnes, hello to you. Good morning. Patsy says, can't wait to be there in November for 70th birthday. Patsy, that's awesome. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a wonderful trip. Dave likes the colors on the castle. Me too. When you first see it, when I first saw it, it took a bit of getting used to, and I have to say, many photos do not do it justice. When you see it in person, it looks even better. Oh, hello, Mickey's PhilharMagic. Good to see you. Peggy says, looks spectacular. George says, will the train be working in October? George, I do not know. I can imagine that Disney might be hard at work trying to make that happen, especially since the train station has now been uncovered. but I don't know if all the tracks have been laid. There are certain spots where you just can't see, and Disney has been doing a lot of work over by the Tron coaster. So, my gut feel is maybe no, but I really don't have any information to back that up except just my gut feel. So take that for what it's worth. Amanda says, can't wait for November. Hope your upcoming trip is a good one. I'm looking forward to the 50th anniversary media event, last 2 days of September and October 1st. So much coming. The debut of Harmonious, the debut of Disney Enchantment, the Disney show over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Kite Tales, I believe, Animal Kingdom. So lots to see and do. It's going to be a big event coming up on the 1st. And thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments, your likes, your shares. It's because you participate here and you support me that I get to do things like that and share them with you, and I cannot wait to do it coming up at the end of September and early October. All right, Small World. Got to get my mask on. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, gotta have the face mask on.
Oh, hi guys. Stroller parking's gonna be just right on the end of the building here.
Oh, there's me. Okay, my gimbal's doing some grinding stuff, so let's see what happens. Brett says, saw the Jungle Cruise this week. Good for you. That is on my list of movies to see. All right, take a second here to check out the new color scheme for It's a Small World. Looks good. Very vibrant blues and purples and yellows. Normally those surfaces have been white with gold accent. So kind of fun to see the new color scheme. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to come in and check out It's a Small World today. Sherry said, favorite ride? Jimmy, hello to you. Karen said cast members are awesome. I agree with you, they are. It takes the people to make the magic. Oh, that's okay, we can go together. Not sure where one party stops and one party ends, but that's okay. Donald says I got my hat on today. Yes, I do. If I am outside for an extended period of time, I got the hat. Pam, welcome. Tina, good morning, says loves the Saturday morning Disney magic, so happy to share it. Beryl likes the color scheme on It's a Small World. Beryl, thanks for that. Kind of curious on what your opinion is. So actually here in the back, you can see the old like a few months ago styling, white with gold accent. But on the front, now we've got these very vibrant colors. So I'd love to hear what you think. Do you like the new bright colors? Or do you prefer the classic white and gold? So it looks like this section is probably waiting for its paint here. This is the style that we've seen before, and my prediction would be that this right-hand side of the entrance facade is going to get some new colors as well. Dory says, always need to ride this. It's a classic, and she loves it. It is a fun ride. Excited that the wait time was so short this morning. Seems like a lot of wait times are short this morning. Maybe it's back to school season. One?
You want the front or the back?
Can I get the front?
You're going to be on 7 for the next one.
Thank you. All right, we're going to have a front seat. That's great. Ronnie, hello to you. Tony says likes the bright colors. Me too. Wendy says loving the colors. Michelle says loves them as well. All right, good. Thank you so much. Appreciate your comments. I really like it too. I like the color scheme. Looks good. Carol says looks fantastic. Gail says likes the new colors. All right, so generally speaking, looks like people are happy with it. Oh, and the clock, it's going. Fun out of the 15-minute marks. The clock comes alive. Very fun to see. Christine, hello to you. Kathleen says loves the colors. All right, once I get into the boat, I will be quiet so you can enjoy the attraction and all the people around me can as well. Mark says it's got that Disney boat smell. Yes, it does. I guess it's the smell of the backside of water. I don't know. Betty says, looks great, brightens things up. Tanya loves the colors. All right, a lot of people are into the new color scheme. Me too. I like it. Robin says it's been a long time since she's seen It's a Small World. All right, and into the boat we go.
You want to sit on the end? You or Daddy sit on the end?
All right, it's almost time for our voyage. Martin said, first Disney ride ever. That's cool. Diane's going to have the song in her head every day. John, we need a boat for 1,000 people, please. A little bit of a bumpy launch. And we're almost off.
Safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms,
Frankie says, loves the new paint.
inside the boat, and please watch your children.
Velvet, hello to you. En route to the Magic Kingdom. Hope you have a good day here. All right, once we get through the arch, I'll be quiet. Hey, Ron, good morning. Good to see you.
Welcome
Louise,
to
welcome.
A Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and
All right,
legs inside
enjoy.
the boat, and please watch your children. Thank you.
animals are at the zoo? Yes, they are. Yeah, she's out.
Is that what you're going to do? Are you let's see if they say your names. Let's see your names. Because they put names up here. See if we can find you in.
Please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el mar y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el mar y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you.
All right, there you have it. It's a small world. It is a Disney classic. Donald says you can always go to worldofwalt.com to watch without the freezes. That is correct. Sorry if the internet connection was a little flaky. Sometimes that happens in indoor attractions. If it does freeze, best thing is to normally jump out of what you're doing and come back in again, whether you're on the computer or the mobile phone. And oftentimes the connection will come back. Kathy said it's a long ride. It is kind of a long ride, actually. Keith said it's a small world and time for a shameless plug. Keith, you have won the prize, which is my appreciation for prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. All right, today the plan is to do not just one, but two attractions. Two, count them, two. Very bumpy. We're going to head over to Tomorrowland and see if we can get out a PeopleMover. Take another look at the new color scheme here. Looks good. Very vibrant. Patsy says, take a picture of myself filming. Well, if I'm filming, I actually can't take a picture of myself. But if you want to see what my mug looks like, you can go over to worldofwalt.com and you can see my photos at the articles that I write. It's kind of an older photo, but it's a good one. Well, not a good one necessarily, but it's a photo. Amy Beth says, thanks for sharing the ride. Happy to do so. Kate says, a wonderful way to start a day. Thank you, Kate. Linda says, now she's got the song in her head. I gotcha. Either I'm sorry or you're welcome. Not sure which is the proper response to that one. Holly says, the ride brings back memories. It's a good ride. It really is. It's a classic Disney attraction. Great design. I love the story that the Sherman brothers tell about how Disney was creating this ride for the World's Fair. And originally the idea was to play the national anthems of each country that you went past, and it just sounded like a big mess. And so Walt came to him and said, Robert and Richard, I just need you to fix the music. And that was their marching orders. And they came up with It's a Small World, which is a classic song. I've heard actually that Disney does not enforce the copyright on the song because they want it to be available to people all over the place. I don't know if that's true. If you're a lawyer, maybe you can tell me. And if you're the Walt Disney Company, please don't sue me. Hope said that's going to be in her head now. I got you. I know how that goes. Tanya, welcome to the broadcast. Amy Beth says, best part of the day. Thanks for bringing some magic. So happy to do it. Thank you for being here. All right, it's not a World of Walt broadcast if I don't take the long way around at least a little bit. I was trying to be pretty direct today because I'm hoping to get in not one but two attractions, both It's a Small World and the People Mover. Most direct way to get to the People Mover would be to hang a right here around Seven Dwarfs, but instead I'm going to take a left. We'll go by and see what's happening with Little Mermaid. Len, welcome to the broadcast. Heather says, looks like a great Saturday. It's warm, but it's not boiling, at least not yet. Lower 80s, going to get up into 86, although we are expecting some rain here in Central Florida. Will help to cool things off, but won't make it so easy to get around. Heather, welcome to the broadcast. Good to see you. Kathy said the parks look quiet. When I checked the wait times when I first came in, they were unusually low. I don't know why exactly. A lot of stuff was 5 minutes. Maybe it's because school is starting again. That could be the reason why. People are out shopping for backpacks. So you can see some scaffolding up around the castle at Be Our Guest. Lots of refurbishments happening all over the Walt Disney World Resort, getting ready for the 50th, which is now almost on our doorstep. Yeah, just a couple months away. Henry, hello to you. Tammy says, thanks for the ride. Tammy, you are welcome. Gabby says, can't wait to be here in October. Mary Ellen says, loves the long way. Me too. It's the best way to go, at least when you're at Disney World. Pat says it's warmer in New Jersey today. Wow, that's kind of amazing, actually. Kelly, hello to you. All right, Little Mermaid straight ahead. Beautifully done entrance to this attraction. Just really, really nice job. So you can see beyond the trees the Tron coaster and the canopy that is under construction with all the blue netting, which I believe is part of the construction process. Going to be replaced with panels, which will be illuminated at night. Going to look amazing. You can hear the music of the Little Mermaid. And Under the Sea. Yvonne, hello to you. Rick says, family watches every Saturday. Rick and family, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate your being here. It's always fun to share some Disney magic. I love chatting back and forth with you. Thank you for your likes and your thumbs up, especially the shares. And as I share with you sometimes, it's because you are here, because you do those comments and likes and shares. It gives me the opportunity to occasionally attend special media events with the nice people at Disney Media Relations, which is a personal thrill for me and a fun way for me to share what's happening at Disney with you. Next one coming up the last 2 days of September and the big day, October 1st, 50th anniversary of the Walt Disney World Resort. So many things happening that day. Debut of Harmonious, debut of Disney Enchantment, new cavalcades in the Magic Kingdom. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure opens that day. Also Disney Kite Tales over at Animal Kingdom. I actually have a preview for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure as a pass holder coming up on, I think it's September 11th. I believe it's a Friday or a Saturday. I think it's a Saturday, actually. So if I can, I will do my best to share that with you. I'll share more information about the details as we get closer. Hope says, loves the Disney Park Saturdays. Thank you for being here. Tracy, welcome. Margie said, wouldn't be Saturday without World of Walt. Thank you for that. It's very kind. Joe, welcome. Anne Marie says, cool meeting. It was good to meet you too. I always appreciate when people stop by to say hello. It's really an honor for me that people would take a couple minutes out of their vacation to say hello. Carol, welcome. Gary, good morning to you. All right, let's take a second to see what's happening in the Speedway over here. Annie says, first trip to Aulani. That is great. I have never been to Aulani. I've only been to Hawaii once. An incredible state, so beautiful. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to check out Disney's resort there. George, thank you for watching. Nancy asks if the Magic Kingdom is busy during the week or on the weekends. It's something I would suggest is to check out a crowd calendar. There are both paid ones and free ones on the internet. Disney does its best and does a very good job of keeping all the parks busy all during the year. There are some times of the year which are a little less crowded than others. I wouldn't say not busy, but less crowded. So for example, after Thanksgiving but before Christmas in early December, crowds are normally down a bit. Today, for whatever reason, seems like a lighter crowd level, probably because of school restarting. But if you want to know the less crowded days, I would suggest doing a search for a Disney World crowd calendar on the internet, and they will give you their best projections. Gary shared the broadcast with 3 of his groups. Gary, thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. Great way to get the word out. Craig asks, how are the rides? Or how are the lines rather. At least now, which is early in the day, they're not bad. When I checked on the My Disney Experience app before starting the broadcast, a lot of stuff was 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Could be because we're in back to school season. Could be that it's going to be an extremely rainy afternoon, so people might not want to do that. Tricia says, brings her back to her first trip when she was 10 years old. Fun to relive those memories. Mike can smell the Speedway through the phone. It's that special Disney Speedway smell. John, Walkabout Alani 2022. I like it. I do need to get out there. Ken says, Space 220 is set to open, but not an exact opening date. This is true. So, Disney announced late this week, Space 220, the new restaurant adjacent to Mission Space in Epcot, is going to be opening in mid-September. We don't have an exact date. I think that's going to be an extremely interesting restaurant, a gourmet dining experience up 220 miles above the Earth, or so the story goes. You'll take a space elevator from the station to get up there. Pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Adam, welcome. Shelley says, Remy preview on September 6th. Good for you. You're going to have an opportunity to see it before I will. Very, very excited that Disney is offering preview to pass holders, to DVC members for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, opening in the France Pavilion at Epcot. Grand opening will be October 1st, along with so many other things. Linda, welcome. All right, looks like PeopleMover might just be a walk-on. Bruce says 5 minutes, and I don't even see the line extending out into the queue. So, yeah, we're going to get on pretty quick, which is great. Got to mask up again. Shout out to Asher and Aubrey. Hello to you. Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for being here. I hope I caught the names correctly. Sometimes the comments fly by quickly, so my apologies if I messed that up, but thanks for watching. Hope says, any characters roaming around? So generally speaking, that does not happen these days. Disney has distanced character sightings in some locations, so say up on a balcony. For the most part, characters are not out roaming freely in the parks. Karen says, PeopleMover with multiple exclamations. Allison says, loves PeopleMover. Susan says, loves Carousel Progress. Me too. I may just have to stop over there and ask the cast member what the current policy is on doing videos. Sometimes I get different answers from different people. It's hard for me to imagine what the harm might be in doing a video in that particular attraction. It's not like my phone's going to fly off at 90 miles an hour, but hey, you never know. Debbie's 2 rides in one day. Yes, it's a very rare occasion happening today because of such low wait times. Not so much taking the long way, but just a little bit. I have to take the long way at least a little bit. Christy saying, woo-hoo, PeopleMover. I agree. John, there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now is the time. They're both good. Sissa, former cast member, thank you for being here. Thank you for what you did to Paint the Magic.
safety, remain seated throughout your journey.
All right, and we're in.
Please supervise your children. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trip.
Cheryl says PeopleMover is awesome. I agree, it is. Time for the doors to automatically close. There they go.
Step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated throughout your journey.
Tracy says multitasking at a baseball tournament, watching and cheering. Thanks for sharing some of your time here with me.
Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trip.
There's nobody behind me, and I think the people in front of me are not going to imagine if I chat a little bit. Normally, I prefer to be quiet when I'm on an attraction because I don't want to disturb other people. But here, I think we could talk a bit. Joanne says, saw that at the World's Fair. That is cool. I think it's so interesting that people saw some of what Disney did back at the 64-65 World's Fair. It's amazing. Mary Ellen says, 2 rides, more than we could have hoped for. Thank you for that. I kind of got my own PeopleMover 2-seater here. All right, Tron Coaster. It's exciting to see so much progress over there.
The PeopleMover is the perfect vehicle for people watching. So keep your eyes
Tracy
peeled.
says, loves it, one of the best.
You might see.
It is fun. Jerry's PeopleMover fan. Betty says, loves the ride. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor once again open. Very excited to see that great show, amazing technology, and amazing cast members who make it happen. A look out into the hub, looks great. And a quick peek at Cinderella Castle before we come in to see Progress City. Speaking of Progress City, it's right here.
Transit Authority proudly presents Progress City. Walt Disney.
Looks like the narration for Progress City decided to take a break. Savannah says, Mrs. Disney home, thanks for this. You are very welcome. Happy to do it.
Shopping.
I think the narration is just not having a good day here. All right, Mickey Star Trader down below. Very fun to see. And one of the most interesting things about riding the PeopleMover these days is the opportunity to see what is happening in the Tron construction site here.
Flag in your very own race car.
Great to see these canopies coming up.
This is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
Lots of wires, electrical things going on. Very fun to see. Deborah loves the PeopleMover. Jason said, did we get enough pin plugs? Well, I don't know if you ever could really get enough. So let's have another. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. All right, this canopy is going to look amazing. All right, welcome to the darkness of space.
We're now entering one of the real wonders of all.
The lights are on here, this is interesting.
Blast off on a high-speed outer space adventure.
And the lights are on here. And it looks like the lights are on everywhere. It is a unique treat when we get a chance to see Space Mountain with the lights on. Check that out. The cars have stopped. All the lights are on. Yeah, amazing. We got a special treat today. It's not often that you get to see the lights on at Space Mountain. We'll get to more look at the interior of the ride building up here. Starport 75, reference to the opening year of Space Mountain.
Confirm your flight to the moon.
Tony says, great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. He knows his Sherman songs. Christy said, Tron Coaster really coming along. And Anne Marie says, looks amazing. Iris, hello to you. Okay, take in Space Mountain. Here we go. With the lights on. We're walking up against the edge here, but soon we'll be able to see a bit more. You can see the walls on the interior of Space Mountain. Yeah, and here we can see into the coaster track. Really, really packed in here. Yeah, I've never done a broadcast where the lights have been on at Space Mountain. So not only, looks like a car is moving with the lights on. Not only do we get to see It's a Small World and PeopleMover, but we got to see Space Mountain too. Very cool. Pam, driving home from Walt Disney World. Pam, I hope you have a safe drive. Hope you had a great trip. I always, as a kid, felt sad walking or leaving from a Disney vacation. This means it's time to start planning your next.
Be sure to visit Space Mountain while you're here for an adventure.
Jamie loves the shot of Tron. Lisa, hi, welcome to the broadcast. Get another little view over here, what's going on at Tron. Claire from the UK, nice to see you. Tanya, welcome. All right. Tony says this is a bonus day. Tony, it is. Ah, and look here. We look down into the entrance of Space Mountain. There are no people. It looks like the attraction is down.
Pilot your own spacecraft as you take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights.
Very interesting. Interesting day here at the Magic Kingdom for sure. All right, Joffrey's Coffee, hello to you.
We're now approaching Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
We'll get a little peek of the Contemporary Resort over here to our left as we go by.
We're home to yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century.
Just beyond the trees there.
First presented at the New York World's Fair.
Carousel of Progress, whipping by it fast.
Theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better.
Get a little view down into Tomorrowland.
There's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Vivian said, cool to see Space Mountain with the lights on and running. Looks like maybe they're clearing people out. Wayne arrives at 7 p.m. today. Good for you. I hope you have an amazing visit. I hope you don't get washed out too much. Maybe the rain will be clearing up by the time you get here. Jamie says, crazy first week at back to school. Those are always busy times. Vincent says it's a super World of Walt day. Thank you so much, Vincent. All right. Got 5 minutes? You can get your hair done.
Calling all Space Rangers, this is Buzz Lightyear. Report to your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against evil and reserve.
A little peek into Buzz. Hey, Barbara. Wayne says, Joffrey's for the win. Errol says, thanks for the double dip Saturday. My pleasure to do it. Glad that it worked out today. It's not often that I get to do 2 attractions. These days without Fast Pass, sometimes I can't even do 1. All right, welcome back to Tomorrowland. Of course, we have to take a peek at the castle as we go by. In all its glory, looks wonderful.
This time it's laughter they're after at Monsters Incorporated. So drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his pals at Monsters Incorporated.
All right, fun to see that the laugh floor is back open again.
Yeah, very good. Keep it moving. We're on a tight schedule here.
We're on a tight schedule here. I love that part. Roz is an amazing character.
As we approach the Tomorrowland Transit Authority station,
Peggy says, best part of the weekend. Peggy, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. I really appreciate it.
This transportation system never stops.
Susan, I don't think I said hello to you today. Hello. Thank you for being here. I always appreciate your comments. Nice to see you.
The Tomorrowland Transit Authority PeopleMover. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Robert, thank you for sharing the video. Thanks to everybody who does that. Al said something happened with the storm last evening. The lights came on. Interesting.
Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away
All right,
from the car.
it's time to exit.
Please keep your arms away from the doors and remain seated until the doors slide open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. And please keep your arms away from the doors and remain seated until the doors slide open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution.
Do not hit that red button.
Alright, step up here. Your arms away from the doors and remain seated until the doors slide open automatically.
Joanne, hello to you. Debbie says, loves being on the People Mover. Me too. It's a lot of fun. Vicky, typically saying hello from Pittsburgh, but today going to be at the Poly. That is awesome. I hope you have a great trip. Poly is back up and running from its Moana retheme. The monorail station isn't open yet, but Disney is working hard to make that happen. I hope you have a wonderful visit. Aaron says, a great, big, beautiful today. Rachel, cool opportunity to see Space Mountain with the lights on. I agree. I've only seen that one other time. Rosa said, do the laugh floor. I think I may not be able to video or photograph in the laugh floor, if I remember right. But you know what? I am going to walk into the hub. We'll take one last look at Cinderella Castle before we wrap up today. HR left Disney World, already missing it. Glad to bring you a little bit of Disney fun. I hope you had a wonderful trip. Linda says, loves the People Mover. Tracy's watching. Cheryl says, thanks for the rides today. Cheryl, my pleasure. Not one, but two. Had the opportunity to see both It's a Small World with the new paint on the entrance facade, as well as a ride on the People Mover. And as a super bonus, very rarely happens, at least for me, had an opportunity to see Space Mountain with the lights on from the People Mover and at least one car moving on the tracks. How often does that happen? Not too often. Nancy says, Saturday morning fix. Nancy, thanks for being here. Tanya, hello. So, thanks as always. We'll be on the broadcast for another minute or two as we go up and check out the castle before we wrap. But as I had mentioned before, I just wanted to say thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments. It's a lot of fun for me to talk back and forth with you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you especially for the shares. It's a great word out. Thank you for prompting shameless plugs for the Pin of the Month Club, because you can never have too many of those. I always repost these broadcasts, at least to the best of my technical ability, on Facebook in high definition if the upload works, as well as YouTube. So if you didn't have a chance to see it, or if there was a technical glitch, you can always go over to Facebook, follow the World of Walt site, and go to the videos to check it out. You can also check it out on YouTube. And even if you do watch the broadcast, you want to check it out again, you want to go back and see that footage of Space Mountain with the lights on. Those are two great places to do it. Also, the video gets posted to worldofwalt.com, which is where I post articles most every weekday. Today there was a flood of Disney news, the opening of Space 220 in mid-September, the announcement of Disney's merriest after-hours event. I missed a word in there, but basically the replacement of the Christmas party. Lots of news coming out this week. Sandy says, thanks for the People Mover. Great views. Ed said, good video and good morning. Thank you for that, Ed. Sherry said, we appreciate you. Sherry, thank you. That's really, really kind. Paula said, new t-shirt design. Plug. Looks great. Thank you. So last week, introduced a new design over at worldofwaltstore.com for a t-shirt. Inspired by the Skyliner, so you might want to head over there and check it out. You can also check out all the previous designs. Again, worldofwaltstore.com. And thank you to everyone who has signed up for the Pin of the Month Club. You can get a link to the Pin of the Month Club there. And also who's purchased shirts. Great way to support me, and I appreciate it. Susan, thank you. Michelle's got 47 days to go. Gonna be here for Christmas. Awesome. Great time of the year to be here. Lizzie says, thanks for another great broadcast, Lizzie. It was my pleasure. Thank you for the kind comments, and thank you for being here. All right, this is going to wrap it up for today. Again, another live broadcast most every Saturday, typically from a Walt Disney World park, usually around 10 a.m. unless Epcot's opening later, and that's where I'm going, then maybe 10:30. Try to do a post on Friday night to let you know where I'm going to be. But usually you can find me here. If you haven't done so, please turn on notifications so that Facebook or YouTube will let you know when I go live. And again, so much fun to spend some time with you. Thank you for spending some of your Saturday with me. I hope that you all have a great week, and until next time, God bless.